there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 281. In today's episode we'll take a look at the Ring Challenge, Koenigsegg CCX. For that we need a car that's just as ridiculous as the Koenigsegg. And for that, we're heading for an American car, as we need the SSC Ultimate Aero.
I didn't know you were a pensioner.
Is this the car they were so confident in they sent like a really old man?
Yeah, 70-year-old
wait, what?
man to speedrun it, yeah.
Speedrun it?
That's what it is, isn't it?
It's not about top speed run, it's just about speed run and get through it as quickly as possible. I don't want to upgrade this, but at the same time I feel like that's probably something that would be good.
Are you going to add more aero to the Ultimate Aero?
No, that would make it look ridiculous, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, because it's already such a sensible
Actually, they
car,
kind of
isn't it?
give it its own unique rear wing, but still no. Alright, we will go for...
Also, I like how we didn't even mention about the colour.
I mean, the car is cool. What do you want?
Oh yeah, that wing.
Nah, let's just run it stock, we'll see what happens.
It's like a nice dual element thing.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to go colour-wise, so I went purple.
RKD's state.
Anyways, Ring Challenge, Koenigsegg CCX, beat your opponent to the finish line as you race through
what?
traffic on the
Okay,
famous
what?
Nurburgring Nordschleife. Stage speed.
What?
Shut
Okay.
up!
No. What did Arcady do anyway?
Built in your state.
Show up in chat. Hello.
Oh,
So,
okay. Hello then.
does SSC stand for Seattle at some point then? Seattle's...
No.
Oh, Shelby Supercars. No, okay, never mind.
Also, Boost, are we keeping saying what we were?
Is this, or
meant
is
to
this
say?
not the most hideous supercar in the world? It looks
It's
horrific.
not, because there's something. We're forgetting something. I think it's better looking than something like, I don't know, the GTA Spano.
The original GTA Spano, no. The current GTA Spano, yes.
Boost.
Do you know, there's a lot of
It's
ugly
so
ones that went
awful
off.
looking.
Boost. Are we telling the chat about what we were meant to?
Do you
tell
think
them?
anyone actually cares? If you do care in chat, we'll like, I don't know, at me or something in the comments. Or do you,
Oh god, there's a
subscribe to
Saab.
Boost and Ethanol.
Wait, hold on. That was a not German car. What is this? Oh my god, it's got flaps.
Wow.
I didn't realise the SSC had flaps.
Yeah, because it's a super mega aero.
I didn't know
thing.
you were a snake.
What?
I didn't know how to flaps.
Wait, are those flaps? Are they, or are those like literally like boards
Air
that
brakes?
pop up? No, but are those like lifting up forwards, or are those like popping up? Out
Rossi
of the
is
rear?
having a very big accident in the Koenigsegg. Why is this not a
Just trying to
company
figure
I
out.
can travel to on the ATS thing?
What ATS?
There's probably a mod for it.
That'd be cool.
For what?
Well,
For
you could
what?
drive the SSC Ultimate Aero instead of a Kenworth.
Yeah, I do deliveries. What's the towing capacity of it, you reckon?
Well, it's got
Nah.
1,287 brake horsepower.
I mean,
Yeah, but
And also, every
There's a
time
bit
you even
more.
remotely think about pressing the throttle, it goes sideways.
so it's got a different towing capacity depending on if you want to tow something forward or to the left.
I think it's slightly better to drive than the Hennessy Venom.
Oh, that's such a good benchmark.
Well, it's nowhere near as good as a Koenigsegg, because look at it. It's not as good as a Ferrari, because look at it. It's not as good as a... Who else makes hypercars?
Bugatti.
I'd rather drive a Bugatti. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
but they're
can deal
all-wheel
with
drive.
understeer more than I can deal with a car turning sideways.
Kinda
was a world
sounds like
record
diff
car.
thing.
It's basically the American XJ220, isn't it? It got the record for about 5 minutes,
Pretty much.
and no one remembers it. Which
I don't
actually
know,
makes it
people
more akin
remember
to
it
the
from that
Bugatti
top-
EB110, because no one remembers that. Everyone sort of remembers the XJ220 more than the Bugatti.
I mean,
That
I know.
didn't even get a record, did it? The F1 took it straight from the 220, didn't it?
Bugatti came out first.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
didn't set a record, did it?
Yeah, it did. That did 211.
What speed? The XJ220 did 220.
No, it didn't. It did 217, the XJ220. Technically. And then the McLaren did 230.
Technicality isn't important.
Now I think the
McLaren
Koenigsegg
did
240 got it for a very brief moment of time.
Yeah, I did 240.
Damn, that thing is fast. Because I think it's still the one that with the most speed as
At least it comes
NA.
in a bunch of bright colours. That's the nicest thing I can say about the Ultimate Aero
Like,
so far.
yeah.
I like the wheels.
Yeah, McLaren F1 is still the fastest naturally aspirated car.
It's crazy
Boost.
to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hate
Yeah.
me for saying this, because I keep doing it a lot to promote cars.
I know. I hate you most of the time when you speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this car, or does it
Okay.
not, look like an automation creation with a few too many fixtures put onto it?
Yes.
I'd actually say the opposite. It seems like someone just couldn't be bothered to finish styling it. They just like...
Well, look how many vents it's got on the back. And grills and, like, teeth.
Yeah, but it looks like somebody like... Yeah, I suppose.
Over-designed.
It looks like one of those
Over- no.
automation cars
No.
where it's got a bad number of fixtures. Like, sometimes, like, if you do, like, what Mush does, where it's like you hide them all and, like, really put a load of detail into it. Or it can end up like one of those cars that just, like, has way too much detail on it and, like, or rather, not enough detail, too many fixtures.
Yeah. That Mush guy, by the way, on my server is excellent.
He's a dickhead, isn't he? Fucking twat.
No. He's really polite as well, that's the thing. It's great.
I call him a fucking cunt and he'll say thank you.
No.
No, I'm
Stop.
joking. We...
No, I'm going to say something. about this guy.
He's probably okay.
It feels like one bit has been over designed and the other one wasn't designed.
Yeah.
Like the to be honest, the kind of shit you will do. Like there is a competition, you have to finish it by a certain time. You don't have the time, so you just rush it.
It doesn't produce nearly as much boost as I was expecting it to.
Yeah, I think Boost just understood what I meant. Like if I need to finish that style, so you don't
imagine-
finish the car. That's what you do. That's what something you do a lot, don't you, Boost?
Totally.
Just second to masturbating.
Pretty much at the moment. What?
Yeah.
How hard are you doing that, Boost?
You know you're
Because
supposed to
don't
have
hear anything.
had sex by now, right?
I know. I'm trying not to think about it.
Don't worry, you can be worse than me.
Yeah.
It's true, you're not having to buy it yet.
Yeah.
Are we seriously doing this?
We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know we are with
Be
me.
like me, just say you're voluntary celibate.
But I'm not.
You are. No sex
You already
before
know.
marriage, Jesus doesn't like it. Why do you still wheel spin in 6th gear? What is your
yeah.
issue?
Oh yeah,
That's
Boost.
amazing.
But
Also
it-
suspension too stiff, probably.
Yeah, is right, Boost. You
Oh
can't
god, the
because
Saab has caused the Koenigsegg to have a big accident.
you got a Christian education. You have to follow the way of the Christ.
Christ.
That's the best active aero before the Zenvo spoiler. It's interesting.
The Zenvo spoiler, I'm still not sure what to make of.
It's like someone like
shit.
started
Wing.
doing the it's like someone looks at the Pagani Choir and was like, yeah, we'll do that, but didn't really want to fully commit to it. So they
Well,
put it on the
Wire
back.
aero. I don't like aero that reduces downforce on one side.
Boost. Isn't it known now that the fucking Zenvo wing is actually not useful at all? Just a style
What?
thing.
No, there's one road and track article that sort of talks like a trash about it, but kind of like, I don't like the way that it talks about it, and there's no
Oh.
like evidence.
Isn't
to
your
back it
issue
up.
with it purely because it adds way too much weight? Like,
Yeah, I
mechanisms and-
kind of wonder if it's a bit heavy, but I
Yeah,
don't
but
know,
you
it's
forget
probably
one
worth it.
pure thing about the Zenvo.
What?
It's made by
not-
Danish people.
It's made of steel.
Yeah, the weight isn't. Yeah,
Like, the standard car weighs more than a GTR.
that's impressive.
No shit. A GT3 remake with... Okay, add a Koenigsegg to it. There you go. GT3, best game.
Well, if they made a remake, sure they wouldn't.
I mean, that's the best way to fix
it.
any Gran Turismo game, right? Just add Koenigsegg.
Okay. Gran Turismo.
At least that's what 12-year-old me thought was like the way to make a game. I'm sorry, ever since I saw like the CC8S on Top Gear and then on Martin Brundle's supercars, the Koenigsegg CC8S has been like the car.
The fuck is Martin Brundle's supercars?
A really bad show they did, and they've got the full thing on the 5th Gear channel if you want to go watch it. It's basically where Martin Brundle drives around and goes, "This supercar right here, it has great road holding, not quite as good as the 1999 Toyota GT1 that I drove in the Le Mans 24 hours race, but it's still not bad." And he like hoons around in McLaren F1s just going, "Oh, the brakes are getting a bit spongy. We wouldn't do that if this was a 1999 Toyota GT1.
Is he just talking about the GT1?
Yeah, basically. It's like how Boost compares every single car to like...
MR2?
Yeah.
I don't
the MR2 was good. It's like... Okay, right, let's put it this way.
I don't compare cars to anything.
It's like if Boost ever gets a chance to drive like an F430 or something, and he'll just compare everything to the F430.
Yeah,
or like the NCM... No, even better, the NCMX5 which you've driven, and like compare everything to that.
I drove it like 5 meters. That's hardly something that I can.
Yeah, but you still
to.
Doesn't stop you going on about it.
What? I've mentioned it like twice, and I've said it's got a really good gear change, which it does. Just
not as good as the
stick
Fiat
feel.
500's gear change.
No, that's got the worst one.
No, it's got the best one because it's mounted in the only place a gearbox should ever be mounted.
Where?
What?
On
10
the
feet in
dashboard.
the air above you?
Yeah, race car.
No, opposite of a race car. You put
No,
stuff
it's actually
lower in a
exactly
race.
the same as a race car because it's right next to you.
What?
It's in the most Sorry, what's the name for it?
Aerodynamic.
No, not aerodynamic. You fucking bozo.
Ergonomic.
Ergonomic, there we go. So one thing I miss about the Panda. The only manual gearbox I've ever driven and liked.
Yeah, but
I guess Fords were fine, even though they're like devoid of feel. The Zenvo is trend charged, yeah, that's true.
You didn't like the Subaru?
It's twin supercharged.
No, the Subaru has the worst gearbox known to man.
Yeah, but wasn't it also because there was something called the clutch dying that didn't help?
The clutch was half the issue. The other half was the fact the gearbox has no precision on it whatsoever. Have you ever like got like a really thick gloopy soup?
May have, yeah.
Alright, here's an idea, right? Get a pot of Greek yogurt. Right?
Yeah.
Stick a cooking spoon in it. And then try and use that as a manual gearbox. And that's basically what it's like driving a Subaru.
Cool.
Oh, didn't know it was that bad.
Oh, it's awful.
Okay.
I think it's just, like, it's to the point where regular car reviews has made a joke about knackered Subaru gearboxes before in, like, one of those shitpost videos.
Yeah, that's just...
Actually, no, it was when he reviewed the Honda Insight, and he was like, this isn't like driving a normal Honda, this is like driving a beat-up Subaru. Because they have, like... The Japanese do gear changes really well, however... This isn't Boost and F1 horny hours, what are you on about? Boost doesn't do horny. The world implodes if Boost goes horny.
What? Yeah, most of the time, but I don't know why Chase is saying it. This is one.
You dirty bastard, how dare you?
Yeah.
Fucking come onto my channel.
Have you only just figured this out?
What?
Men don't do horny, that's like females.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't think that's true.
Men do the mating ritual.
You mean handbrake turns?
Where they sit down and go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Good, that isn't just a weird thing I do.
It's like every time they lube up, Toto Africa plays in their mind. Everything gets more colourful.
I hear the drums echoing tonight.
Here's only whispers
Oh,
of some quiet and conversation. Thank you, Volkswagens, for being better than Parliament PD at performing a rolling roadblock.
that isn't really saying much, though, is it?
Hurry,
Also another
boy,
sub.
she's waiting there for you. Bow, bow. If you could change one thing about GT4, traction control in license tests. Give
Just
me
like
the
drive
option.
safe.
Actually, no. Just in general with Gran Turismo 4, give me the option to turn traction control off universally. I don't want to do it car by car. I don't need it to be car by car.
Yeah, in Gran Turismo, they treat it as a tuning option.
Yeah, and it's
'Cause,
like,
like,
I don't use it.
They don't
Unless
see
I'm
it as a
gonna be,
great
like,
shame.
Yeah, unless I want to be like really brain dead and like not pay attention while driving like a Formula GT or something. And even then, guess what I'll do if I want it? I'll just turn it on in the options.
Well,
It
that's the
doesn't
thing, that
need
era of
10
F1
settings.
I won't complain about it.
It's like how ABS in Gran Turismo has like a million settings to it, but you only need one setting and that's one because that just means it's on.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
none
but
of the other
well-
settings do anything.
I don't get why you'd want more ABS.
I don't get why you need a slider for it. Just tell me, do I want it or don't I want it?
Yeah, well, right, so there are some... Yeah,
Do they
but
not
even that
have?
doesn't
They
actually
don't
make
have an
sense.
option for brake pressure, do they? But they have an option for that.
Well, they do kind of, but you set it front and rear.
Weird. I take 1,000 miles out of GT4. Yeah, I'm sort of with you on that as well. Boost, didn't we have
Which is
something
nice of
1,000 miles?
I can't remember. How did we do it?
I think that's a stream I remember because I drove around Opera Paris. It was like at 3 o'clock and you just got off a school bus and was like, hey, this is going on. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Did I join you at school for that, actually? I might have,
You
like,
might have
just
done.
put it on my phone.
I don't know. Anyways, Ludo, don't speak. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time we're going to be taking a look at the Ring Challenge AMG CLK GTR. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know I'm afraid. The sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going.